Hollywood glitters with fame and beauty, but behind the red carpets lie shocking secrets the cameras rarely show. From risky plastic surgeries that ended in disaster to bizarre fashion choices that stunned the world, some celebrity stories are stranger than fiction. These tales reveal the hidden cost of chasing perfection under the spotlight. In today's video, we'll dive into the most unbelievable transformations, the cautionary lessons they left behind, and one jaw-dropping case you won't forget. And don't forget to hit subscribe and share your thoughts about which story surprised you the most. Music. Pete Burns, the bold and unforgettable frontman of the 1980s band Dead or Alive, became famous for more than just his chart-topping single, You Spin Me Round Like a Record. He was equally known for his remarkable transformation through plastic surgery, a journey that became as much a part of his identity as his music. What started innocently with a nose job quickly evolved into an obsession, driving him to pour much of his fortune into reshaping his appearance in dramatic and often shocking ways. Over the years, Pete underwent dozens of operations, far more than most people could ever imagine, placing himself in a constant cycle of change. Unlike those who stop after one or two procedures, he pushed the limits, chasing an ideal only he could see. But that pursuit came at a steep price. Complications, infections, and painful medical emergencies often followed his surgeries. Yet, he refused to back down. Doctors and experts warned him repeatedly of the risks. But Pete's determination to create a look entirely his own outweighed every caution. His journey ended not by choice but through natural causes in 2016, leaving behind a legacy that is both fascinating and tragic. Pete Burns's life is a striking reminder of the sacrifices people make in the search for self-expression and the lasting consequences of extreme transformation. His story challenges us to think carefully about the balance between individuality, identity, and the cost of chasing perfection. Julia Tarasovich, a 43-year-old Russian beauty queen, set out to refresh her looks, but instead faced a nightmare that changed her life. Hoping for subtle improvements, she scheduled several cosmetic procedures at a clinic in Sochi, including eyelid surgery, eye contouring, and a mini liposuction. What she expected to be a simple enhancement quickly turned disastrous. Rather than achieving the refined beauty, she envisioned Julia's face swelled dramatically, leaving her unable to fully close her eyes and even affecting normal bodily functions. The physical trauma was matched by the emotional toll as the once confident pageant winner struggled with daily pain and public scrutiny. Refusing to stay silent, Julia filed a lawsuit accusing the two surgeons of negligence. The doctors countered that her complications might stem from a rare autoimmune condition called scleroderma, which hardens skin and can damage internal organs. Julia firmly denies this, insisting she was perfectly healthy before the surgery. Despite spending a large sum on corrective treatments, Julia admits she may never recover her original appearance. Her ordeal stands as a powerful warning about the real risks of cosmetic surgery and the importance of thorough research and informed decisions before altering one's face or body. Lilia Guadalupe Mendiola Mayares, better known by her stage name Lilia May, rose to fame in the 1970s as one of Mexico's beloved entertainers. With her graceful dancing and acting, she captured the hearts of audiences across Latin America, admired for both her talent and natural beauty. Yet, like many performers, she eventually faced the harsh realities of aging in an industry that often prizes youth above all else. Driven by pressure from societal beauty standards and her own desire to preserve her looks, Lilia turned to cosmetic surgery. Unfortunately, her choice would lead to devastating consequences. In search of quick results, she entrusted her face to an unqualified practitioner who injected paraffin oil into her cheekbones, an unsafe and irreversible procedure. What was meant to restore her youthful glow instead left her with severe complications that drastically altered her appearance. Despite undergoing additional treatments in an attempt to correct the damage, her once celebrated features could never fully return. Lilia May's tragic experience is a powerful warning about the dangers of cosmetic surgery, especially when handled by inexperienced or unethical doctors. Her story underscores the importance of careful research and caution before altering one's appearance because the pursuit of perfection can sometimes bring irreversible loss. Carol Bryan's journey with cosmetic surgery is one of the most heartbreaking cautionary tales in recent memory. In 2009, at the age of 47, she sought dermal fillers in hopes of softening lines, restoring volume, and regaining a more youthful appearance. What should have been a routine cosmetic enhancement turned into a nightmare that would change her life forever. Instead of subtle improvements, a dangerous combination of fillers, including silicone, was injected into her forehead and cheeks. The result was catastrophic. Her face became swollen, disfigured, and nearly unrecognizable. Even worse, the complications damaged her optic nerve, leaving her permanently blind in one eye. Multiple corrective procedures only worsened her condition, plunging Carol into years of physical agony and emotional isolation. For a time, she withdrew from society, completely finding comfort only in her daughter's support. In 2013, she turned to specialists for help and underwent a series of complex reconstructive surgeries, including skin grafts and a partial facial transplant. While these efforts improved her quality of life, they could never fully restore the face or the vision she had lost. Now in her late 50s, Carol continues to cope with the lasting impact of her procedures, sharing openly about her struggles with pain, loneliness, and the loss of confidence. Her story is a sobering reminder of the real risks behind cosmetic enhancements, and the vital importance of thorough research, trusted professionals, and caution before altering one's appearance. April Michelle Brown once dreamed of achieving the perfect body, but her pursuit of beauty ended in one of the most devastating cosmetic surgery tragedies ever told. Hoping for fuller curves, she turned to an unlicensed individual who injected industrial-grade silicone into her buttocks, a substance meant for construction, not medicine. What she thought would be a simple enhancement quickly spiraled into a nightmare. The toxic material triggered life-threatening infections, spreading rapidly and destroying tissue. April endured excruciating pain and was forced to undergo 27 grueling surgeries in an attempt to save her life. Despite doctors' efforts, the damage was irreversible. In order to survive, April had all 4 limbs amputated. A devastating outcome no one could have imagined when she first sought the procedure. Her story stands as a powerful warning of the dangers of unregulated cosmetic treatments and the terrible risks of trusting unqualified practitioners. Yet, April's life is not defined solely by tragedy. Through immense strength and resilience, she has adapted to her new reality with prosthetics, using her voice to inspire others around the world. Today, April Michelle Brown's journey reminds us not only of the importance of safety and research when considering cosmetic procedures, but also of the incredible power of the human spirit to overcome adversity, embrace self-love, and celebrate the true value of life. Donatella Versace. The celebrated fashion icon is known worldwide not only for her illustrious career but also for her strikingly bold and unmistakable personal style. Yet behind her glamorous image lies a fascinating story of transformation, self-expression, and her lifelong pursuit of beauty. Her passion for aesthetics began early. At just 11 years old, encouraged by her brother, Gianni, Donatella dyed her hair a lighter shade, a small but symbolic step that marked the beginning of her journey to define her own identity and style. Over the years, she embraced various cosmetic enhancements from fillers and Botox to advanced laser treatments, each playing a role in shaping her signature look. Experts like Dr. Steve Fallick have noted that these procedures helped her craft a distinctive and instantly recognizable image. While her evolving appearance has drawn both criticism and endless public curiosity, Donatella has remained unapologetically confident. To her, beauty is not about conforming to conventional standards, but about freedom. The freedom to shape, redefine, and express oneself without apology. In an interview with Love magazine, she dismissed the idea that natural beauty must be plain, insisting that enhancing her appearance is central to her self-expression. For Donatella, style and aesthetics are not masks, but extensions of her identity. Her journey has done more than challenge traditional ideas of beauty. It has redefined them. Donatella Versace stands as proof that embracing difference and expressing individuality can inspire millions across the globe. Heidi Montag, best known for her role on the hit reality series, The Hills, has long been in the spotlight not only for her television career and music ventures, but also for one of the most controversial plastic surgery stories of the 2000s. In 2009, at just 23 years old, Heidi stunned the world when she underwent 10 cosmetic procedures in a single day. Her list of surgeries included a brow lift, Botox, a second rhinoplasty, cheek fat injections, chin reduction, neck, liposuction, ear reshaping, another breast augmentation, liposuction of her waist, hips and thighs, and a buttock augmentation. The sheer scale of transformation ignited intense debates about the pressures of fame, the extreme ideals of beauty in Hollywood, and the dangerous risks of undergoing so many operations at once. In later interviews, Heidi admitted she regretted the decision, confessing people have fewer car accident scars on their bodies than I do. Her brutally honest reflection shed light on the physical and emotional toll such choices can bring. Today, Heidi uses her platform to advocate for self-acceptance, urging people to embrace natural beauty and resist the relentless push of unrealistic standards. Her journey is more than a tale of drastic physical change. It's a reminder of the importance of self-love, respect for one's body, and the strength it takes to move beyond past mistakes. Dennis Eyre, better known as Stalking Cat, lived one of the most extraordinary and controversial lives in the world of body modification. A Navy veteran and skilled computer programmer from Michigan, his path took a dramatic turn in his early 20s when he began exploring his Native American heritage. Encouraged by a spiritual leader to follow his inner identity, Dennis embraced what he described as a feline spirit, sparking a lifelong transformation. It began with tattoos designed to mimic tiger stripes, but soon evolved into something far more radical. Working with renowned body modification pioneers Steve Howarth and Shannon Larrett, Dennis underwent more than a dozen surgeries. These included subdermal implants, ear-reshaping rhinoplasty silicone whisker implants, and even custom fangs, all meant to bring him closer to his vision of living as a human-cat hybrid. His striking appearance drew global attention. Dennis appeared on Larry King Live, Ripley's Believe It or Not, and countless other programs. And in 2008, he was officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the individual with the most permanent body modifications to resemble an animal. Yet behind the fame was a man navigating challenges of acceptance and isolation. Despite criticism, Dennis never wavered in living authentically, insisting his transformation was not about shock value, but about spiritual truth. His story stands as both a testament to radical self-expression and a reminder of the courage it takes to live unapologetically even when society cannot fully understand.